What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Thursday, January 23rd, 2025. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, fixed air moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. I hope you're all doing well. Appreciate you all very much. Let's take a look at this Thursday. We're going to see that moon still in Scorpio, of course, but definitely some of the intensity is wearing off. The Sun and Pluto are definitely separating from their conjunction, too. So we're starting to kind of, I think, feel a little bit more space from some emotional things that could be bubbling up. Maybe some future driven stuff, some stuff with people in our lives, relationships, friends, things of that nature. But it's definitely kind of cooling a little bit. This moon is going to start off the day early in the morning with a quincunx to Chiron in Aries, but I just think that's kind of coming full circle to like how we identify with our own healing and being able to feel emotions and identify what the emotion feels and then what we can do with it and find some deep sense of empowerment with emotion instead of getting, swept up and feel like we, don't have any control. Like there's a little bit of like learning how to control um, our feelings or at least just understanding them better. And I think some of that is because this moon is gonna sextile Mercury, and Mercury and Mars are in their opposition, so we got a trine to Mars too. So I think this moon's really anchoring this Mars Mercury opposition in a positive way because it's almost like the depth of our feelings are becoming more understood, and even the Mars aspect, it's easier to identify and act on what that feeling means. Now Mars is still retrograde and it's kind of causing a ruckus. We're still kind of scraping things clean within our foundation of our being and who we are, but also, it could be stuff from family to home, all that. It's almost like there's just so much on the mind right now, but I don't feel like we have to feel so separate from it. I feel like we can feel pretty like intertwined with what needs to get done, what has purpose, and it comes back to like choices in our personal life. Like we have the choice to, really make good changes and positive movement in our life, and we can, we have choices that might stunt that. Sometimes, we get swept up in our own traumas, and this is, I think, a good day to kind of deal with trauma, understand different things that could, have affected us emotionally, personally in the past, and find, constructive ways out and kind of shift the ball back into our court of feeling more empowered within ourselves, more connected, kind of ready to see what can be invented in this Aquarius season and what kind of hopes that can bring into our life. The moon's also going to make really nice trines over to Venus, Neptune, and the North Node, and also going to sextile the South Node as well towards the end of the day. So, really positive, I think, for just finding things that we're passionate about. I think embracing sort of the more subtle, beautiful things in life instead of getting swept by things that are just like so intense or we feel like we don't have control. I feel like we're actually finding more control by being in more of a flow state and really feeling with our body, feeling with our soul. Um, just like what is better, what is good, what is beautiful, what is sweet, what is creative, what is abundant. There's a lot of potential today for like a really just seamless kind of flow, and I think the more you're in the flow, you'll know because you'll kind of feel your intuition like really, you know, chirping. It'll just be like the subtle energies can actually be more intense. So I don't know, pay attention to those things because they have purpose today and they can help you make more money, have better relationships. Like they can really bring in some positive things and also just like spiritually we can feel like we're kind of maybe finding a sense of spiritual freedom in some way today. It's very positive with where the moon's at. So I don't think we want to miss out on that, and I think it would be silly to shame ourselves or put ourselves in some weird position and give our power away when today's like really like it does not have to be like that. And we can play tricks on ourselves with this Mars retrograde and Mercury opposition, but we really don't need to. It's just let let the feelings guide you. And if the feelings are intense, like it's okay. Just be honest, communicate those things, express them, be vulnerable about your feelings because that's probably what a deeper, urge and desire is kind of wanting to do anyways. But it's like, we can choose to suppress ourselves from that too. So everything's a choice. And I think today is like let things flow. If it's things that need to be said, say it. Flow with your voice, flow with your thoughts, flow with everything because it's like there's so many good qualities that want to help today feel amazing, but we could always find a reason to mess that up. And yeah, I would just hate to see you guys mess it. No, I'm just kidding. Every day can be a good day or a bad day. I think today is a prime example of like the empowerment that we can find though to make a good day and to kind of use the intensity and the energies to cultivate a more positive experience by empowering ourselves to make choices and to identify with what's going to make us stronger, what's going to make us more adept to life moving forward into the future. Hope you guys have a great day. The card for today is the Two of Wands in reverse. Well, it's an interesting one. Sometimes I think we forget how much power we wield for creative force. And I think we tend to be a little narrow-minded about things. And I feel like this card is saying you have so much power in your hands, but it takes action and choices to utilize that power. And it's almost like you have a deep responsibility to make choices that give you more profound outcomes for your growth. I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful Thursday, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Much love. Peace.